Welcome to Life in Los Angeles.
Good afternoon and welcome. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I am awesome. It's very nice to meet you. Would you mind introducing yourself to all the people who are watching and can't wait to move to LA?
Sure. My name is Shane Goldsmith. I'm the president and CEO of the Liberty Hill Foundation.
And the Liberty Hill Foundation, how does that serve the Los Angeles community?
Well, Liberty Hill is all about bringing people together to solve problems. So in Los Angeles, we have this incredible wealth and beauty, and we also have extreme poverty. Los Angeles is actually the poverty capital of California. And so at Liberty Hill, we bring all those folks together, the poor, the rich, and everyone in between, to figure out how to solve these problems. And it's really a community of love. It's where people come together to meet new people who share their values and have some fun and change the world.
Wow, that's such a large undertaking. How did you become involved with this? I'm sure it's not something you just were born into, being the president of this organization.
Actually, Liberty Hill and I were both born in the same city and the same year in Santa Monica, California, but I didn't learn about it till much later. But I got involved with Liberty Hill, as so many people do, as a volunteer. And I volunteered for a few years, and then I joined the staff and eventually became the CEO.
Wow, that's amazing. That's an amazing journey. Well, what about the other people who are working with you, the other volunteers? What kind of things do they do? What kind of people do you attract in here, and why do they like volunteering with Liberty Hill?
Well, what I did, and probably the most amazing thing you can do at Liberty Hill, is join our community funding board. So Liberty Hill does funding like no one else. What we do is we raise as much money as we possibly can, we put it in a pot, and then we go out and find the people who are actually working out in the field, who are suffering from the injustices, who are fighting to change the world, and they come together in a room and they help us decide who to give that money to. And we give out as much as we can to literally low-income leaders in poor communities who are fighting to improve their schools or improve their housing or make sure their kids graduate. Whatever it is, we invest in those leaders.
My goodness, so you guys are like Santa Claus for the smallest. Wow, that is awesome. I want to thank you personally for undertaking this process. Wow, that's great.
It's an honor.
Okay, well, while you're out here saving the world or the Los Angeles community, connecting the poor with the rich and making everybody mingle and happy, sometimes you have to take a break yourself. So I'd like to know, what do you do in your spare time? Where do you like to go in Los Angeles just to have some fun?
Let's see. Well, 2 weeks ago I ran a half marathon. Ooh. I got to run through the streets of Hollywood, 13 miles. There are more hills than you might think, which is an incredible way to take in the beautiful city. My other favorite thing to do is go to the beach. I was actually raised on Santa Monica Muscle Beach doing acrobatics, and I love to take my kids back there on the weekends and watch people do handstands and play on the rings.
Do you do them still?
Not as well as I did 30 years ago, but
can you show us one today?
I'm just playing.
Come with me. Let's go.
Wow, that is so awesome. So you're hanging out on Muscle Beach doing acrobatics. You're running half marathons. So that's just like, oh my God, amazing amount of different activities you're involved with here. So speak directly to the people who are moving here. They're doing their research. They want to know, what can I get into in Los Angeles? They want to know more about the city. If you can offer one piece of advice to people who are researching and want to move to LA, what would you like them to know?
I think one of the things that it can be intimidating when you come to Los Angeles, it's so big and it's so spread out and it's hard to find your place, and you can feel kind of isolated. And then you walk down the street and you're surrounded by mansions and you see people pushing shopping carts, digging through the trash for food, and it can be a painful experience. And I think what is so amazing about Los Angeles is that you can do something about all of that. You can come to Los Angeles, you can meet people who share your values, who want to have fun, who want to change the world, and do that together. And make your first stop the Liberty Hill Foundation. Come here, we will connect you with people and organizations who care about the things you care about, who want to improve the world, but also who love Los Angeles and want to enjoy all the beauty, from the ocean to the mountains to Hollywood Boulevard.